Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about a new player in the newsletter subscription area, a service called Beehiiv. It's got some really interesting elements to it. I'll be giving you a honest review here. There's no affiliate links in the video description. I'm just going to give you my honest opinions about it. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So you're looking at the possibility of using Beehiiv to try and increase your newsletter list. At WP-Tonic, we specialize in membership and community websites on the WordPress platform. And a lot of people that are hosting with us or getting advice from us, they want to build their subscription list, their email list. It's one of the few areas where you can have real ownership, like building your website on WordPress. It's got a similar concept that it's one of the few effective marketing areas where you've got really tight control over and you can build that one-to-one relationship with your target audience. Now, Beehiiv, its main targets really are Substack and ConvertKit, which recently rebranded themselves to Kiss. I prefer ConvertKit, but it is what it is. And maybe MailChimp. There are its main targets, and it's combined a number of features in the platform to make what I think is quite an attractive package. But there are definitely things you've got to really understand about this platform, like all these platforms. Now, number one, they do also provide a website. I'm going to discount that because the website they provide is very basic and I don't think it might be attractive to a small subset of those looking at Beehiiv, but I don't think in any shape or form it would be the main thing that would attract people or make them decide that Beehiiv is the right platform to build their email list on. So I'm going to throw that out. I think if you're going to use Beehiiv, you're definitely going to be looking at it to work with WordPress or one of the SaaS website building platforms. I think, like I say, they're really part of their target is ConvertKit, and they do provide a really nice plugin, and the integration between Beehiiv and WordPress is pretty slick. I wouldn't say it is as good as ConvertKit when it comes to actually building landing pages, um, some of the other marketing elements that you get with ConvertKit stroke Kiss. You definitely don't get those with Beehiiv, but we're going to focus on the newsletter. Now, when it comes to building the newsletter out, they've really got quite a nice editor. It works really well. It's quite impressive. There are equivalent email builders plugins in WordPress that are similarly pretty slick, drag and drop. It's a nice newsletter editor, and they've got a nice suite of email design templates that are quite modern looking, not funky at all. So I really like that element. Now, one element is their free plan, where they're really targeting what used to make MailChimp so popular with people marketing online, because they've got a free plan and you can send out you can send as many emails out as you like, up to 2,500 subscribers. that's pretty generous. And they're really, and that's one of the real drivers of Mailchimp in when it was very popular. Since the original founders of that company sold up a few years ago, it's got a bit less popular, Mailchimp, but they've got that bit now. Um, where they're aiming at Substack is the use of just getting everything set up. And they've got a kind of marketplace that attracts people. You know, if you want to charge for your newsletter, you've got the core functionality in Beehiiv to do that. And they've got some neat marketing functionality to promote. They've got what they call Boost. Um, they've got two tiers. They've got one area, Boost and recommendations are the two things that really interested me. Um, when you got recommendations, if you set up your form and you set it up in the right way and put it on your WordPress website for people to sign up for your newsletter, after they've put their email address, you can have a pop-up and it recommends other newsletters in that particular area. Um, it just depends if you like that idea or not, because it means that they might get newsletters, but you can control the recommendations to a certain degree. Um, it's a two-edged sword there. And then they've got this boost feature where you actually are paying people to recommend your newsletter that are in the Beehiiv network. And um, it's an auction and you put a price that you're prepared to get for a subscriber. Um, I think that could be a two-edged sword as well. So be warned. I think you've got to do your due diligence when you're using this. But they're both interesting concepts. Don't get me wrong. I think now, I think I've been hedging here about do I recommend it or don't I recommend it. Now, when it comes to the free plan up to 2,500, some of the core functionality I've mentioned is included in it. And if you're getting started with your membership community website and you're using WordPress, I would give it a go myself. Um, I think with the free plan. Now, where it gets a bit harder is when you're between this 5,000 to 10,000 subscriber level, because it gets quite expensive using Beehiiv. It's not outrageous, it's nothing more than what ConvertKit, but I thought ConvertKit stroke Kiss, they charge a fair whack. They are much more um, less expensive solutions in WordPress, especially if you host with WP-Tonic, because we include a lot of this functionality. Um, but it's not outrageous pricing, but it is a bit pricey. It just depends the boost, the recommendation functionality, the editor. I think you can get the editor with other solutions in the WordPress plugin area. So I think it's the marketing tools that really attract people, plus the free plan. And after you grow above the free plan and you're in this 5, 10,000 subscriber plus, I think definitely if you're getting into the 30, 50,000 plus, you really got to ask yourself, is this really worth using? Because it then gets really quite expensive. And if you're in the hundreds of thousands, I don't think you would touch it. But that's a very small subset. I think a lot of people find themselves in the 5 to 10,000 level. And then it really is a toss up. about the cost benefit metrics, really. You really got to make your mind up. But overall, I think it's a really not quite a nice package. Like I say, I wouldn't utilize the website. It's a bit like podcasting. There's a lot of podcasting platforms where you can set up your RSS feed, and they do provide a website, and it has some limited functionality, uh, but you just wouldn't use it for your main marketing website. And that's what I would say with Beehiiv. But they've done some interesting things here. So I've also written an article. You find that in the video description that goes into everything I've just discussed in this video in a lot more detail. And if you did find this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing to the WP-Tonic YouTube channel. I make loads of these videos every week going through everything around that help you build a successful membership community focused website on WordPress, and your support would be appreciated. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.